Hey y'all, it's Whitney Miller, Season 1 winner of Fox's MasterChef, and Merry Christmas. I have an easy baking recipe because sometimes the holidays can just get so crazy and you're wondering, do I even have time to do one of my favorite things, which is baking? Yes, you do, with the recipes I'm going to share with you. And they're perfect for that little gift that you're like, what do I give this person? Because that little memento of making something by hand and with love and giving it to someone really is just so special. So this is my dark chocolate granola. And granola is a little on the healthier side, so you don't have to feel so guilty. This is also great for someone that's gluten-free. Just get the gluten-free oats. So what we're gonna start with is a tablespoon of butter, and I've melted it. And then we're gonna add a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. Just gonna eyeball it. 3 to 4 tablespoons of honey, however sweet that you like it. So these are some good ingredients. We have that extra virgin olive oil and honey. Dark chocolate, again, with this dark chocolate granola. So this is just a couple of tablespoons of that dark chocolate cocoa. I have some coffee, because anytime you're cooking with chocolate, if you add a little bit of coffee, it really just enhances the flavor. So that's just about a teaspoon. I love to add a little bit of salt in with baking. It just, again, enhances, brings out that sweetness. So we'll give that a little stir. And then we have oats. So just your regular rolled oats, not the quick kind. We're gonna do a cup of this, these oats. Now this only makes about 1.5 cups. So if you're planning on sharing this with anybody, you need to double it, triple it, quadruple it, whatever you need to do so that you can share this with your family and friends. Okay, I have a baking pan that I've lined with parchment paper. I'm gonna grab that. And a quick little tip, anytime you're baking cookies, whatever, line it with parchment paper and it makes the cleanup easy. I'm gonna spread the granola onto the baking sheet. And I've already preheated my oven to 325. And again, y'all, this is like enough for me. So if you're gonna make this for your family and friends, you may wanna get out some more ingredients. So this will go in for about 10 minutes, and then we're just gonna give it a little stir and put it in for another like 5 to 10 minutes until it's nice and not exactly golden brown, but you'll notice a difference and it'll get a little bit more darker in color. I feel like there's something so special about a homemade gift, and especially if it's one that you can eat. I have a recipe for you that's so simple to make homemade candy. It's my Christmas chocolate bark. And it starts off with just 2 packages of bittersweet chocolate. Now to me, the darker you get, the more robust the chocolate flavor. So this is about 60%. And all I'm gonna do is put this in a microwave safe bowl, and then we're gonna microwave it in 30-second increments. And after each time you take it out of the microwave, give it a little stir, and then put it in again. And then when it's about 90% done, take it out. And then just stir, stir, stir. So let's head to the microwave. Okay, I just pulled that chocolate from the microwave, and you just wanna make sure you really stir it well to get any of those little chocolate bits melted. This is nice and smooth and creamy, and we've lined a baking sheet with parchment paper, and you really wanna make sure when you pour the chocolate onto the parchment that you keep it in the center. You want it to be about 1/8 of an inch or more thick. Okay, now I call this Christmas chocolate bark because of the colors. So we have pistachio, and I have about 1/4 of a cup, and I'm going to just give it a quick little chop so you don't get too many big chunks when you bite into your bark. So this beautiful green when you cut into the pistachio, and these have been toasted. You really want to get a good toast on your almonds that I have, as well as the pistachio, because it adds just so much more flavor. and crunch. Okay, that's good. And then just kind of evenly distribute it all over that chocolate. And really, you can use anything that you like. You can use peppermints that you just chop up. Everything just kind of needs to be chopped up though. And then we have almonds, and this is about 1/2 cup of toasted almonds. If you like salty, you can add some pretzel bits. And since almonds are a little bit harder than the pistachio, I am gonna make sure I get a good little chop into these. And if you're not good with a knife, what I'm trying to make sure I do is the tip of the knife always is pointed down and it touches the surface of the cutting board. And then I'm just moving around the other part. And then you can just kind of make it into a pile, cut some more. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's just evenly spread this all over. Oh, I am such a fan of anything with chocolate and nuts. So like this is just right up my alley. Okay, that looks great. Now you can do any kind of dried fruit. For the Christmas colors of the green with the pistachio and the red, I chose to use dried cranberries. And then I also have some dried cherries as well. Now they're a little bit darker, but I really just love the flavor of the two. The cherries are a little bit sweeter than those cranberries. If you don't like one or the other, again, make this your own. And if you're making it for someone special, add what they like. So to even make this Christmas time a little bit more special, I have some gold salt. So I like a little bit of the saltiness with my sweet, but I'm only gonna do 1/2 just in case somebody that I'm gifting it to doesn't like the salt. But this is so festive, y'all. Oh my gosh, those little gold flecks. I mean, that is so Christmas. If you are in a hurry, you can put it into the refrigerator. You might notice a little bit of discoloration in the chocolate though. So I prefer to set it out on the counter for just a few hours until it hardens. And then we'll come back and break it up and it'll be a delicious bark. The granola has cooled off and now let's put the little finishing touch to it. So if it's not chocolatey enough, let's add some chocolate chips. So we have dark chocolate chips. And then for that festive color, I have some pistachios that are toasted. And then some dried cranberries. This is definitely a red and white, a red and green for Christmas. And I just wanna give this a little toss. Put your hands in there. That granola has clustered, has a little bit of a crunch to it, but still nice and chewy. Beautiful. And then here we have that bark. So all you wanna do now that it's all nice and set is just break it. Oh yes. Into pieces. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get into this. And this is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. Like, you are gonna look like you're Martha Stewart. I mean, this is so festive. It looks like a chocolatier made this, and you made it in your own kitchen. Like, the colors, the textures, oh my goodness, I can't wait to, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take a sneak taste. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So good. Okay, now I'm gonna get into this. The part I think I really like is you have that crunch and then you have the chewiness from the dried fruit. And then that creamy, rich chocolate. Oh yeah, so good. Now we're going to put them into cute little packages. Okay, we have a jar, and then we also have these cute little boxes. Just find any little thing that you can put your little goodies in, and then you can be able to gift them to your friends or your family. Great little teacher gifts as well. So I think I'm gonna use the jar and fill it with the granola. And you can double, triple, whatever you have to these recipes to make sure you have enough to be able to gift. Like that, so cute. With a little bit of twine around it. And then I love little things like little tags, and then you can write, you know, to and from. So let's do a little, put the lid on, and bam. Like, that looks so cute. Okay, and then with the bark, I love the little see-through feature of this little box because you can see all that pretty, beautiful color of the chocolate bark. How stinking cute is that? Y'all, people are gonna think that you are like something else. Chocolatier, Miss Baker, Mr. Baker. My son has this little book called Mr. Baker, and y'all, he puts his little chef hat in, and he is just ready to cook. This is a great thing for kids to help you with. I mean, even if they just do something as simple as get their hands dirty and help you break that bark. Y'all, I know your friends and family are gonna love the chocolate bark and that chocolate granola.